Everybody, thank you for coming back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about your first 30 days in real estate. What do you do? I know when I first started, I had no clue what to do. I was like a deer in headlights. I was just like, do I do this? Do I do that? Somebody hold my hand, teach me. And today I have some guidance for you. So hopefully it will help you out if you take action and you implement these steps. I am pretty sure that it will work for you. So your first 30 days in real estate, let's dive into it right now. So first thing that you want to do as a brand new real estate agent is what? You guessed it. You're going to let everyone know that you are a real estate agent. You don't want to be a secret agent. That's one thing that everyone told me when I first got started. You're a real estate agent. You're not a secret agent. Tell everyone. You don't have to come off all salesy. You don't have to be like, hey, I just got my real estate license, so, are you looking to sell, buy, or invest in real estate? You don't have to do that. It does help, but you don't have to. Your main thing is you just want to let everyone know that you are in real estate. That could be a phone call. That could be an email. That could be a text. You just want to tell everybody, hey, I'm in real estate now. One thing that you have to know, even if you're scared at first about, hey, if I tell them I'm a real estate agent, it's gonna come off salesy. I wanna let you know that if no one knows you're an agent, you can't be successful in the real estate business. The best agent, they can be the best agent possible, but if no one knows they're a real estate broker, they're not gonna be successful. All right, guys, the second thing that you need to do in your first 30 days of real estate is view properties. That's going to be a great way to start learning about the real estate around you. You want to be knowledgeable when you talk to your clients or your potential clients about what's coming on in the neighborhood, what's coming in this area, how long has it been listed for. Every home is different. Every home is a work of art. Some work of art's a little bit prettier than others. So we just want to know kind of what those works of art are trading for. So we might have the same home, but somebody really improved their home and is selling for $100,000 more. You want to really build your knowledge on what the homes look like. So you always want to view properties. Something that I do, and you can take a page out of my book, is I take a picture of the of something inside the home I like. I like bathrooms, I like kitchens, so I take pictures of those. Obviously, consult your BIC or your local commission about what you can and cannot take pictures of, especially if it's a listing that is not yours. But that is something that I do. I post that on social media so everybody knows that I'm doing real estate things. But again, second thing, you want to view properties. You want to know your market. You want to know the market stats. Again, how long are homes staying on the market for? How many homes are available in the market? How much more expensive or less expensive are homes this time of year versus last time of year? Another great thing, while you're viewing properties, try to find an inspector. Go to an inspection with him if he's okay with it and the other agent's okay with it, and learn what they look for in homes. That's going to go a long way when you're showing homes to clients later, or when you're listing homes and you can be like, hey, this might be an issue, or, watch out for this. That looks like polybutylene pipes, things like that. So always try to further your education by looking at homes and speaking to an inspector. Wow. All right, guys. The third thing that you should do in your first 30 days is learn and practice scripts. That's going to be huge for you. People are like, I don't want to learn a script. It sounds salesy. No, not at all. That's not what it's about. You want to learn a script because when you went to your class, when you took your pre-licensing class for real estate, they give you all of this real estate jargon, due diligence, earnest money, all these different terms that the general public doesn't know. And these scripts break it down so you can explain it in a way to somebody who didn't take hours upon hours of real estate classes. So you want to learn your scripts so you can break it down and talk to other people in a way they can understand about real estate. You want to script practice with people. So find someone like an accountability partner. It can be someone who's been in real estate longer than you or the same amount of time. And then just practice with them. Go over these scripts. It's going to be very, very important. I promise you that. All right, guys. The fourth thing. What is it? Learn your contracts. That is going to be huge. There are a lot of real estate brokers who do not understand the contract or do not know it, and that can have your clients lose a lot of money. So make sure you're learning your contract, you know it front and backwards, because I'll give you a story. I was sitting in an attorney's office, and there was a guy that came in. At least in North Carolina, there's something called due diligence money. The majority of the time, you're not going to get your due diligence money back. The real estate broker came in and he was asking the attorney for the due diligence money because his client canceled the contract. And the attorney was telling him, you can't get it back like this. You just don't get your due diligence money back. And he had told his clients that you can get your money back as long as you cancel by a certain time. And that just goes into not understanding the contract. He unfortunately cost his clients a whole lot of money, and I'm pretty sure they probably weren't happy with him. But again, that goes into knowing your contract. And if you don't know your contract, if you're confused about something, always ask. There's always going to be someone that you know, like, and trust in real estate that has more experience than you that is willing to help out. If you're in North Carolina or South Carolina, you can always reach out to me. I'm willing to help out. I'm not sure about any other states because I don't know their contracts, but I do know North Carolina, South Carolina contract. But again, main thing, make sure you know your contract. The fifth thing, commit to be the best. That goes back to knowing your contract. That goes into making sure you're always learning. Watch YouTube videos. There's tons of information on YouTube about best practices. There's amazing books about best practices, about negotiating. There's videos about negotiating. All these different things that tie into your real estate business. Make sure you're committing to be the best by showing up every day, by learning something new every day. Remember, in real estate, we are not getting paid hourly. We're getting paid based on the value that we bring to the customer. The more value that you bring to a customer, the more money that you're going to get paid. So remember, value. Commit to be the best. And 6, set a schedule. Again, the majority of us are going to be 1099, which means we are our own business owners. We're entrepreneurs. So no one's holding us to a set schedule. You have to make your schedule. With that being said, leave in some time for a work-life balance. That is going to be very important down the road so you do not get burnt out. However, make sure you set a schedule. When you look back at your schedule, every hour of the day is being held accountable to some outcome. So maybe time block your day off. For 1 hour a day, you're going to do lead generating. For another hour a day, you're going to follow up. For another hour a day, you're going to make sure you eat and have lunch. Set your morning routine. My morning routine is I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm going to have to probably change that to 3 a.m. coming up soon. But I wake up at 4 a.m. I get coffee. I listen to a sermon. I journal. Then I go work out. Then I help my wife get ready for work. Then I help my kids get ready for work. Not work, for school. Then I drive them to school. So that's my morning routine. I have that set up. It rarely changes. That's the standard. Sometimes there are exceptions to that standard, but the majority of the time, I have that set morning routine, and that helps me push through, get through the day. That helps me be solution-oriented instead of problem-oriented. Again, we're real estate brokers. We bring value. What's more value, being problem-oriented or solution-oriented? Solution-oriented. So make sure you do what you need to do in the morning to get yourself in a mindset of solutions, because everyone's going to always throw you problems. You need to find solutions. All right. And the last thing is lead generate. Your first 30 days you need to hit the ground running with lead generation. There's 5 main pillars of lead generation. That's going to be your for sale by owners. That's going to be your expireds. That's going to be your open houses. That's going to be your sphere of influence, and then your door knocking. Make sure you're hitting up all of those. Oh, no, not all of those. I apologize. Make sure you are hitting up at least 2 to 3 of those and being consistent with those. You don't want to try it for 5 days and then stop. No. You want to make sure you're working that lead generation pillar for, I would say, 60 to 90 days at least to see if it works for you. But definitely for those first 30 days in real estate, make sure you pick a pillar and you work that pillar every single day. Number 8, what we want to do is build relationships. Real estate is a relationship-based business. There are some transactional parts to it, but the majority of your business is relationship-based. You want to build partnerships with lenders. You want to build partnerships with inspectors, insurance guys, contractors, other real estate brokers, attorneys. We're all working as a team to get your client to their end goal, which is to sell, buy, or invest in some type of real estate. So work on building your team, getting your name out there, and being someone who you can trust or they can trust. While you're building these partnerships as well, something big to do is to be a giver. A coach of mine always tells me you can never outgive a giver. Almost every high-producing real estate broker that I know, and at least every high-producing real estate broker who I honor and appreciate their success, are givers. They're constantly giving back. They're trying to find out ways where they can help other people. They're always pouring into other people. So you want to start that from day one. Whoever you meet, think about how you can add value to their life and then do that. All right, and then the last thing. This is what took me so long to do, and I'm giving you this for free right now, hoping that you do this since I did not do this at first, which I'm finally doing, and it's making my life so much easier. Systems and strategies. Put systems and strategies in place. Please, if there's nothing else that you hear outside of lead generating and not being a secret agent, systems and strategies. That's putting people in your CRM. That's working on listing presentations and streamlining that process, having a step-by-step playbook for what you're going to do for listing presentations. Your buyer's presentation. Create a buyer's presentation. Make it the same thing so you can talk to people over and over again so you don't miss anything while you're doing that buyer's presentation. Have an investor presentation. Work on that. Put it in a PowerPoint. Do a transaction checklist. So when you're buying a home, your clients are going to need X, Y, and Z. Make sure to go through that X, Y, and Z. When they're selling a home, do a checklist for that as well. Best practices for selling a home. Anything that you could do that is a lot of work maybe in the beginning, but will take you out of the process on the back end is good. So systems. I highly recommend that. So again, guys, just to go over it one more time, your first 30 days, one, you want to let everybody know that you are a real estate agent. Don't be a secret agent. 2, you want to view properties and know the market. 3, you want to learn and practice scripts. 4, learn and know your contract frontward and backwards. Do not miss that point. Number 5, commit to be the best. You always want to be learning. Number 6, set a schedule. Make sure there's work-life balance in that schedule. Number 7, lead generate. Number 8, build those relationships and partnerships. Be a giver. And then number 9, systems and strategies. Put those into place, guys. All right, guys, thank you for watching. As always, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, so please do that. And then I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one, guys.